Guys, the Hornets are failing LaMelo Ball. And honestly, I know some of you guys are going to agree with me on this one. In this video, we're going to be talking about LaMelo Ball and his current situation with the Hornets. Because honestly, I'm not that happy with what I'm seeing. Me watching LaMelo play over the past few years, honestly, I just want what's best for him and want to see this kid succeed. And for this video, we're going to be talking about the truth about the Hornets and LaMelo Ball. But quickly, before I get on with the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and love basketball, welcome to Easy Buckets. My name is Soom, and I make basketball videos every single day. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and click this button right here, the post notification bell, to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button, guys. I would really appreciate it. It would help out the channel a lot. Just one more thing, I'm doing a big PS5 Christmas giveaway on my Instagram account, so if that's something you're potentially interested in, go check out Easy.Buckets. That is my Instagram name. All the information is there, link is down below. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about LaMelo Ball and his current situation with the Hornets. When talking about LaMelo Ball, this kid, he's simply box office. Anything he does, whatever he decides to do, everybody just wants to know what LaMelo Ball is up to. And after playing 2 preseason games, we as NBA fans are beginning to see something that maybe the Hornets are not. Before the preseason started, it was reported that after drafting LaMelo Ball with the 3rd overall pick, the Hornets plan on starting LaMelo Ball as their starting point guard. With LaMelo being a 6'8", maybe 6'9" point guard, a tall one that can do all things on the floor. Play make, score, he's a decent shooter, and with him just being very versatile, it's a no-brainer that he became a top 3 pick. But after the 2 preseason games we've seen from LaMelo, I'm not that happy with what I'm seeing. In the first game, LaMelo played a total of 16 minutes. He had 0 points, but he had 10 rebounds and 4 assists, so on that part, I guess that's pretty good. But he shot a total of 5 shots, made 0 of them, with 3 of them being behind the 3-point line. Although during that game, he had some amazing behind-the-back passes and showed us a lot of his great playmaking maestro ability, we as NBA fans, we just want more. We want to see more. In LaMelo's second preseason game against the Raptors 2 days later, he had a better stat line of 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. He was given 20 minutes this game, and from what he showed us, he's moving in the right direction. But to talk about the title of my video about the truth about LaMelo Ball and the Hornets, is that I believe LaMelo Ball should be the starter. When talking about the Hornets roster right now and their starting lineup, they got Rozier point guard, they got Devontae Graham shooting guard, they got Gordon Hayward small forward, then PJ Washington power forward, and Cody Zeller center. When looking at the Hornets roster and rotation ever since last year, this was basically their lineup except with Gordon Hayward. Last season, the Hornets ended up being the 10th seed in the Eastern Conference. They had a record of 23-42, and their team was mostly led by Devontae Graham. Honestly guys, I'm actually a big Devontae Graham fan. I'm one of those guys saying that I believe Devontae should have been the most improved player. Don't get me wrong, Ingram was great. He improved a lot, but how out of nowhere Devontae became the best player on the Hornets from nobody, to me, that's just a better most improved story. Devontae Graham is a no-brainer leader for this team, and I don't believe moving him to the bench is a good idea. But when talking about a player that is potentially replaceable, I believe Terry Rozier could be a great 6th man for the Hornets and replace him with LaMelo Ball in the starting lineup. Going back to LaMelo Ball, imagine if he got starting minutes. In 20 minutes, he put up 12 points per game, but imagine him playing 36 minutes. He could potentially get 20 points per game, plus 10 rebounds, and plus 5 assists. LaMelo Ball could easily be a triple-double threat on a nightly basis. When talking about Rozier, the Hornets already trust him to be their starting point guard, their go-to scorer, and I don't believe Rozier wants to even come off the bench. We all know last offseason, he left the Celtics looking for a team that could give him a good opportunity, and the Hornets were that team that gave him the minutes, that gave him the money. And even though Lamelo Ball is box office, everybody wants to see him start, I don't believe it'll just quickly happen. But the reason why I'm making this video is because I'm afraid that, Lamelo Ball might blossom later than now. I want to see Lamelo Ball become a bona fide superstar as fast as possible, and I believe giving him the keys to the offense immediately is what the Hornets should do. When talking about the Hornets, of course, it is the best thing to play your best players, but honestly guys, I don't even see the Hornets making the playoffs this year. I can easily name 9 NBA teams that are better than them. There's the Bucks, the Nets, the Celtics, the Heat, the 76ers, the Raptors, even the Hawks got better, the Indiana Pacers, and now with the Wizards getting Russell Westbrook, these are easily 9 teams that are going to be fighting for the playoffs, and I don't see the Hornets topping any of these teams. So what I believe the Hornets should do is use this time to develop Lamelo Ball, give him the keys to your offense, give him the keys to your future, and make him your future guy so that going forward, you can build around him and that one day you'll have a playoff squad. I love Terry Rozier. I don't believe he's the guy that will bring your team to the NBA playoffs. I believe Lamelo Ball could be that guy. In the 2 games we've seen him play, he looks comfortable. He makes others better. He's very smart with the ball, and I just believe the Hornets would love a guy like him alongside Devontae Graham in the starting lineup. What I love about the Hornets roster is that currently all their pieces can complement Lamelo when it comes to him being in the starting lineup. When talking about Devontae Graham is a great playmaker, but could also be a great catch and shoot player as well. A dead-eye, knockdown 3-point shooter, and with Lamelo Ball having the ball in his hands, having Devontae shoot the 3-ball, I believe that's a great situation. When talking about Gordon Hayward, who in my opinion is actually one of my favorite underrated players. A lot of people out there are saying the Hornets give him too much money, but honestly, he's very versatile. Gordon Hayward can do everything on the basketball floor, and with him having the ability to be on the ball, to be off the ball, it could make Lamelo Ball better as well. Having PJ Washington and Miles Bridges, 2 forwards that can literally, run the floor, be impactful offensively and defensively, I love that. 2 young guns that you can easily develop alongside Lamelo, but of course I would say they could get better at the center position. It's always better to match a strong point guard with a strong big man, and maybe getting somebody better than Cody Zeller might be better for Lamelo, but still, overall, I like the roster the Hornets have, but they just gotta give the keys to the offense to Lamelo as soon as possible. The Hornets haven't really been successful, even with Kemba Walker, but I don't know. Is it just me, or do I believe Lamelo Ball is their key to success? But ultimately guys, this wraps up my video for today on Lamelo Ball. I believe he should be starting. Imagine this starting lineup: Lamelo Ball point guard, Devontae Graham shooting guard, Gordon Hayward small forward, PJ Washington power forward, Cody Zeller center, with Terry Rozier off the bench as their 6 men. They got Malik Monk, Biyombo, and Miles Bridges off the bench. I believe this 9-man rotation with the Martin twins would just make the Hornets better and give them a better outlook for the future. The biggest thing about Lamelo Ball is that he has absolute maximum potential, and the Hornets must trust that their future is in his hands. It could be a high risk, but it's definitely a high reward. They must make sure Lamelo Ball is put in the best position to reach his maximum potential. Which goes to my title of why I believe the Hornets are failing Lamelo Ball, because they're not starting him. They're making him come off the bench and not giving him the opportunity to learn faster and just developing for their future. I know a lot of you guys might not agree with me on this one. Some of you guys might agree that, for an NBA rookie, it takes time to develop. But guys, sometimes the right NBA rookie with the right opportunity could blossom into a superstar. Look at Ja Morant, look at Donovan Mitchell, look at Tatum, look at Devin Booker. Look at all of these guys that became bona fide superstars because they were given the keys right away. I believe Lamelo Ball has to be in that situation. Right now with other rookies like Killian Hayes, Obi Toppin, even Anthony Edwards potentially getting a starting opportunity, I believe LaMelo Ball should be in that exact same conversation. But ultimately guys, this wraps up my video for today on LaMelo Ball and the truth about his future with the Hornets. What's most important to me is I want to know your thoughts. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Put everything you're thinking in the comment section down below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!